In Hollywood, love often comes fast and fades even faster. Yet behind the bright lights and endless scandals, some couples have chosen to hold hands for decades. They've shared not only fame, but also battles with illness, public scrutiny, and the test of time itself. Today, let's look back at the fairy tale romances that still shine strong to this very day. Warren Beatty and Annette Bening married in 1992. That's 33 years by 2025. Warren was once Hollywood's legendary bachelor, while Annette was an acclaimed actress. Before marriage, Warren was known for his playboy lifestyle and Annette for her dramatic roles. Afterward, they became one of Hollywood's most respected couples. Fun fact: Warren said Annette was the only woman who made him settle down. They remained together, admired for defying Hollywood's odds. David E. Kelley and Michelle Pfeiffer married in 1993, 32 years by 2025. David is an Emmy-winning TV writer-producer. Michelle is an Oscar-nominated actress. Before marriage, Michelle was a superstar in films like Batman Returns, and David was creating hit shows. Afterward, they balanced careers with family life. Fun fact: they met on a blind date and married less than a year later. Still happily married, they're praised for their low-key lifestyle. Michael Stern and Lisa Kudrow married in 1995, 30 years by 2025. Lisa rose to fame as Phoebe in Friends. Michael is a French advertising executive. Before marriage, Lisa was building her comedy career, while Michael worked behind the scenes in marketing. Fun fact: they met when Michael was dating Lisa's roommate. Their quiet, enduring relationship is often admired. Still married, raising a son, they remain one of Hollywood's most stable couples. Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor married in 2000, 25 years by 2025. Ben is a comedian/actor/director. Christine is an actress known for the Brady Bunch movie. Before marriage, both had comedy careers. Afterward, they often appeared in films together. Fun fact: they briefly separated in 2017, but reconciled during the pandemic. Today, they're happily back together, inspiring fans with their second-chance love story. Keith Richards and Patty Hansen married in 1983, 42 years by 2025. Keith is the Rolling Stones' iconic guitarist, Patty a model, actress. Before marriage, Keith lived the wild rock and roll lifestyle. Patty was a fashion star. Afterward, Patty brought stability into his life. Fun fact: their wedding was on Keith's 40th birthday. Still together, their long marriage is almost shocking given rock and roll's chaos. Christopher Walken and Georgianne Walken married in 1969. That's 56 years by 2025. Christopher is an Oscar-winning actor. Georgianne, a respected casting director. Before marriage, Christopher was a rising stage actor, Georgianne just starting her casting career. Afterward, they built parallel creative legacies. Fun fact: they never had children by choice, focusing on their careers and marriage. Still deeply devoted, they're proof Hollywood love can last a lifetime. Peter Sarsgaard and Maggie Gyllenhaal married in 2009, 16 years by 2025. Peter is an acclaimed actor. Maggie, an Oscar-nominated actress. Before marriage, both were building serious acting careers. Afterward, they became a powerhouse couple in independent cinema. Fun fact: Maggie directed The Lost Daughter with Peter supporting her on set. Still together, admired for their artistic partnership and balance of family life. Adriano Celentano and Claudia Mori married in 1964, an incredible 61 years by 2025. Adriano is a legendary Italian singer, actor. Claudia, an actress, singer. Before marriage, Adriano was already a music sensation. Claudia was emerging in cinema. Afterward, they often collaborated on projects. Fun fact: they secretly married at night to avoid paparazzi. Today, they're still a beloved couple in Italy, admired for their lifelong love story. Kevin Kline and Phoebe Cates married in 1989, 36 years by 2025. Kevin is an Oscar-winning actor. Phoebe was a teen idol, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Before marriage, Kevin was a respected stage and screen actor. Phoebe was a rising star. Afterward, Phoebe left acting to raise their family. Fun fact, they met at an audition. Still married, they're admired for prioritizing family over fame. Bono and Alison Hewson married in 1982, 43 years by 2025. Bono is U2's legendary frontman, Alison, a businesswoman and activist. Before marriage, Bono was just launching U2. Alison was a student. Afterward, they became one of Ireland's most famous couples. Fun fact, Bono often credits Alison as his muse for love songs. Still together, admired for balancing rock stardom with activism and family life. Martin Sheen and Janet Sheen married in 1961. As of 2025, they've been together for over 64 years. Martin Sheen is a legendary Hollywood actor, Apocalypse Now, The West Wing, while Janet Sheen is an actress and producer. Fun fact, they married before Martin rose to fame, and Janet always supported him behind the scenes. One of Hollywood's longest-lasting marriages, they remain close with their children, including Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez. John Bon Jovi and Dorothea Hurley married in 1989, 36 years together by 2025. John Bon Jovi is a rock legend, and Dorothea is a karate instructor. Before marriage, John was already world famous, while Dorothea lived a private life. Fun fact, they eloped in Las Vegas during one of John's tours. They're admired as one of the most grounded couples in rock, raising 4 children together. Sissy Spacek and Jack Fisk married in 1974, celebrating 51 years in 2025. Sissy Spacek is an Academy Award-winning actress, Carrie, coal miner's daughter, and Jack Fisk is a production designer. They met while working on Badlands. Fun fact, they've collaborated on numerous film projects. They show that long-lasting love in Hollywood is possible and now live a peaceful life in Virginia. Billy Crystal and Janice Goldfinger married in 1970, 55 years strong by 2025. Billy Crystal is a beloved comedian and star of When Harry Met Sally, while Janice is a producer. They met in college and stayed together before either was famous. Admired for their private and drama-free lifestyle, they remain happily married with children and grandchildren. Rande Gerber and Cindy Crawford married in 1998, 27 years together in 2025. Cindy is a supermodel icon, and Randa is a businessman and former model. After marriage, Cindy moved into business while Randa co-founded a successful tequila brand with George Clooney. Known as the wealthy yet down-to-earth couple, they live happily with their 2 children, including supermodel Kaya Gerber. Adam Sandler and Jackie Sandler married in 2003, now 22 years together. Adam is a comedian and producer. Jackie is a former model and actress who often appears in Adam's films. They met on the set of Big Daddy. Fun fact, Adam always prioritizes family over Hollywood fame. They live happily with their 2 daughters. Jay-Z and Beyoncé married in 2008, marking 17 years by 2025. Jay-Z is a rap mogul. Beyoncé is a global pop icon. Known as one of the world's ultimate power couples, they've faced public challenges but emerged stronger, continuing to build their music and business empire. Together, they raised 3 children while dominating global culture. Tina Fey and Jeff Richman married in 2001, 24 years together in 2025. Tina is a comedian, actress, and writer, 30 Rock, while Jeff is a composer and producer. Fun fact, they met at Chicago's Second City Theater and Jeff often scores music for Tina's projects. Known for their wit and creativity, they're one of comedy's most admired couples. Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood married in 2005. Together for 20 years by 2025. Garth is a country music legend, and Trisha is a country star and celebrity chef. They often perform together on tour. Their marriage symbolizes partnership in both music and life, and they continue to inspire fans with their enduring love. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds married in 2012, now 13 years strong in 2025. Blake is an actress, Gossip Girl, and Ryan is a superstar, Deadpool. They're famous for playfully roasting each other on social media, making fans adore their authenticity. Now raising 4 children, they are considered one of Hollywood's most influential young families. Peter Sarsgaard and Maggie Gyllenhaal married in 2009, 16 years by 2025. Peter is an acclaimed actor. Maggie, an Oscar-nominated actress. Before marriage, both were building serious acting careers. Afterward, they became a powerhouse couple in independent cinema. Fun fact: Maggie directed The Lost Daughter with Peter supporting her on set. Still together, admired for their artistic partnership and balance of family life. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Which couple impressed you the most? And if you think we missed someone who deserves a spot, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to support the channel by hitting like, sharing with your friends, and subscribing so you won't miss our next stories. And be sure to check out our related and recent videos for even more fun.